Well,
Hello, Clarice.
is it us you're looking for? You've been searching for so long,
So we're gonna tell
looking
you how it goes down in the hood.
very far. And we want to say thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Highly Social, where you come to chat, but you stay to chill. I am one of your hosts, Loud, and this jolly bald man next to me is my co-host, Sensei Memphis.
How y'all doing?
Oh,
What's up, fools?
today's agenda, we're going to do a brief introduction about us, about our day. But other than that, we got a couple of videos we're going to react to.
Some videos.
One is actually educational about weed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we do educational stuff here too. We just don't sit here and not, do something that we gonna make her smarter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We are a weed podcast, so like always, grab your blunts, bones, papers, wax, weed, whatever you need to make a high nigga pie. And we gonna enjoy this ride.
What up, black guy?
Appreciate everybody for coming through. Man, that's a bald black monk. Oh, that's what he meant earlier when he asked me where the monk. Oh,
you know something? I had just got off his stream, and he was like, "You know something? We was talking about you earlier." So he put you in on something. Y'all were talking about. You said something about me being bald too, because he said we. He said we, like you and him.
He came in my stream when I was playing Marvel Rivals not too long ago. He was like, "Where the monk?" So me being me, I'm playing Marvel Rivals. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Iron Fist is. Shit, I hope his ass stay where the fuck he is. I don't need him over here fucking with me.
Nigga.
But he was talking about your ass.
Real quick, y'all. Real quick, did y'all see how much PTSD that motherfucker had for Iron Fist? He ain't no joking. He is too overpowered in that game for some reason.
I got caught by that one time today, nigga. Nigga, every time I heard it, nope.
Gone. You got to run, nigga. Got to run. Yeah.
Oh shit! But
appreciate everybody to come through, rocking with us, kick with us on a regular on the podcast that we just getting kicked off and on our individual channels. So appreciate y'all.
I don't know why that man is so goddamn OP. He
Dude.
just eat.
Oh my goodness! Like that's crazy.
Wanda, Jeff, just a fucking
Jeff. The fuck, and then I ain't gonna say Rocket is, but when he on top of Groot's shoulder. It's over.
I feel like that's cheap because the nigga on top of the shoulder ain't got to do no more movement. He just depending on Groot now.
All you got to do is aim.
I was sitting there looking at this shit when the nigga was on my top. I was like,
all you got to do is aim.
That's kind of cheap.
But hey, if y'all was here on the last podcast, we did go over the list of the new characters that's supposed to be coming. De Niro. I believe you missed it if you weren't up in here about the new characters that are gonna come in on Marvel Rivals. We're gonna get into that on a later date. We got some other stuff in store for y'all though, so we ain't gonna get too much into that because we did it once already. So
damn, you can give them a rundown of what it was. All right, you should.
I thought you wanted. I thought you. Hey,
nah, it's
all
called.
I gotta say.
It's called a review of the previous episode.
Okay, y'all review the previous episode. Hey, all I gotta say is Mr. Fantastic gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
From what we were seeing, Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four is going to be a fucking problem. Yes, Elastic Man. He's gonna be a fucking problem on the game. So,
I say keep talking. Don't worry about me.
Oh no. I'm there was pause for some suspense. Let it marinate on him, cause Yeah, the dude that don't do nothing but stretch is actually gonna be more of a problem than most of these characters that's on here now. So
Now I'm just
is
waiting on
that
Deadpool and Blade
yes,
motherfuckers.
Deadpool and Blade. Now the design for Blade, I hope they do it way better. I hope there's just like the first rough drafts. Even though they still look cool, they can do way better, and we
And
know
it's
that.
because I'm a kid from the '90s and I'm waiting on Phoenix.
Dude, and then look, they said Phoenix, not just Jean Grey. They said specifically Phoenix. So you know she gonna have a suit. She gonna be flying.
Green joint. I like the green.
I like the
with
green and gold.
Yeah,
Yes, the original green and gold. Yeah.
I don't too much like the black joint.
Nah, the black one. No,
It's
no,
cool
no.
though. You know.
It's okay, but Gambit, please. That may be a possibility, but they finna get these people in here first. Cause Gambit would be a good mid, cause he got them cards.
Fucking look up again.
Man, Gambit, and then once he go in with the fucking stick, that staff, bro, he will fuck some people up.
Could you imagine they put Nightcrawler in this joint?
Oh my gosh, Nightcrawler. Jubilee.
Ooh.
Put Jubilee up in there. Come on down. Juggernaut as a tank.
Cyclops would be a beast too.
Oh yes, most definitely. Like that long range with the optic beam.
Colossus, nigga, you come out of tank.
Ooh, Colossus. Oh my gosh. Oh. What about the Blob, bro? We actually seen him in Wolverine Origin. The Blob.
I don't know.
Before he got big, that man took out the whole tank.
I don't
literal
know,
tank.
Like, but his moveset though, that's the thing I don't know about.
He gonna have to just be a shield and really bounce the shit off his belly, because he can't run fast for shit.
Nigga can't none of them run fast, so we ain't worry about that.
Well, no. Colossus and Juggernaut pick up speed.
About on the game though.
Oh, I'm talking about him in general. He gonna be even slower, bro. Come on now. He gonna be even slower. Iceman.
Yeah.
Ice
too.
fucking man. Toad.
What's his name? Angel. I want to say
Archangel. Yeah. Hell yeah, another fly. Now, I wouldn't mind using a flyer if Archangel was their flyer. Like that, like he got a whole different move set, and his move set would be more. One big move set would be like a dive bomb type thing that he do. She-Hulk and the rest of the Hulks. Hey, they teased that She-Hulk. They did tease that She-Hulk. But I'm pretty sure she'll have the same moveset as regular Hulk, though.
I need to bring yeah, that's what I'm just gonna say. They need to bring Red Hulk.
I say Red Hulk and Blue Hulk. Because Blue Hulk, he can turn into their ball and he can turn invisible. So I say that for Blue Hulk and Red Hulk.
But enough of this Marvel shit. We just got into a little tangent. This what kind of podcast is it? This is this is not your typical podcast. This podcast is on this monster like. So sometimes we might just start rambling about just
everything that's we into that's relatable to us.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this little weedy video.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every type of cannabis explained, from weakest to strongest. We'll be looking at everything from the near oregano, low-grade flower that you probably smoked in high school to the most insane, near 100% THC concentrates that are sold at the top shelves of Cali dispensaries. Additionally, with the help of science and medical studies, we'll be categorizing each type of cannabis in the spectrum of entertainment, medical, creativity, and just plain old unhealthy. The objective of this video is to educate the public about the positives and negatives of weed.
Education.
But to do that, it is essential we discover how
Now,
extremely
like
varied
we
different
don't
types of
shy away
marijuana can
from
be, and why generalizing
educational
it as
stuff,
weed is
y'all.
good or
Especially
weed
if
is
it's stuff
bad
we
is
are
just plain
interested in.
impossible. So without further ado, let's get into the
So,
weakest type
like,
of za there is, and that is low percentage THC
we are
flower
all for
and or
going
CBD
for
dominant strains. Okay, so I went into this video presuming you already know what THC and CBD
more
is,
information
but in
or
case you
whatever.
don't, let's quickly summarize. THC is the chemical compound found in cannabis that makes you when did Family Guy become so funny? AKA the munchies,
What the
laughter,
fuck?
feelings of
What the
euphoria, and
fuck?
overall its psychoactive effects come from THC. And CBD is the compound that reduces anxiety and can potentially help against depression, although the latter isn't as conclusive.
Now, a lot of
There's
y'all
also
don't know
two
the difference
distinct types of
between this stuff,
cannabis
so y'all
unrelated
should
to
be
its
paying
THC
attention.
percentage called sativa and indica, with sativa
I love me
providing
some
more of an
CBD.
energetic mind high
Man,
and
it
indica leaning
is.
towards a relaxing
Man.
body high. So when we are talking about low percentage THC flower, aka 1 to 6% THC with a high concentration of CBD, we are in the realms of medical marijuana, meaning this type of weed, besides pure CBD of course, is the least intoxicating and can be potentially helpful to people with varying mental health issues. Just always keep in mind, smoking anything is harmful for our lungs, and even though this type of cannabis can be considered medical, it really depends on the person, their psyche, and what issues they are experiencing. So now we know low percentage THC flower links to the medical side, but what about entertainment and creativity? Well, although this type of cannabis won't have you staring at your wall for 30 minutes plotting your trip to the kitchen, it can, however, still give you a different perspective on things. Unrealistic feelings of euphoria and cartoonish thoughts probably won't occur, but that doesn't mean your creativity won't be affected at all. You might not come up with the next Rick and Morty while under the influence of this gas, but you could come up with creative solutions to pre-existing problems or give you a slightly different perspective on what you're doing. Coupled with the high concentration of CBD, which could help you feel more at ease and reduce possible anxiety that might have been attached to you before, this type of weed is best for beginners or people who could be trying to reduce their weed dependency without going straight up cold turkey. And that's why it lands itself in the far end of the medical spectrum, but not so much in the creativity and entertainment part of the fucking thing. Anyway, moving on, mid-grade THC flower.
And that's what
The
people be
mid-shot
looking
gas.
for.
I won't go over this too long.
The
as it's quite
entertainment
similar to the
side of
previous
shit.
one, but with slight differences. Mid-grade flower usually ranges between 10 to 20% THC with varying levels of CBD, which general rule of thumb is for medical use, go with the highest CBD percentage, and if you just want to get faded with your friends and play split-screen Minecraft, get the one with the highest THC. Just make sure it still has some CBD in it so you don't, well, green the fuck out. Why I say that is because contrary to popular belief, CBD and THC do not bind to the same receptors in our brains, but through various studies and my own personal experience, CBD in most cases can reduce the adverse effects caused by THC, aka freaking out, feelings of discomfort, spikes in anxiety, etc. That's why even if you're an experienced stoner, it's good to have some CBD oil or flower that can help you if you're getting those unwanted side effects from some high percentage THC cannabis. That's why it's
I got my
always good to
CBD
consume
right here.
products that don't just have high potency and get you very faded, but also represent
I ain't got my gummy bottle.
Oh shit!
CBD
Look, look,
gummy
look,
bottle.
look, 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 look. And I got another one right
These
here.
gummies are legal
Yeah,
nationwide.
I got the
and there are
gummies,
so
y'all.
many
I got some
benefits to
gummy
digesting
bottle.
instead of smoking. The most
I got
obvious
the
being,
like
of
this.
course, the
I can rub on
preservation of
my
healthy
hands and
lungs.
shit.
But
Yeah,
what
got the
many
one-
people
I got
also
the
don't
gummy bottle.
realize is that by digesting
CBD.
the
See,
cannabinoids,
there's the
they
one I
become
got right there,
stronger and
y'all.
longer lasting. So
Right
instead of
there.
having to
Not
constantly
the exact
re-up to
brand
keep
or
the
whatever
good
the
vibes
fuck that
going,
was,
all
but
you need
those
is a
type of
singular
cubes,
gummy and you're set for
CBDs,
almost the
those
whole
good.
day. And to help you make the switch over to a nationwide legal and healthier alternative, Not CBD is currently offering the viewers of this video a special holiday buy one get one free deal. Yes, you heard right. All you have to do is be at least 21, go to the pinned comment, and pick 2 gummy flavors of your choice. Then use my code CBDBRO at checkout and get one of them completely free. But now, back to the video. So this type of weed lends itself higher in creativity and entertainment, but a bit lower in terms of its medical benefits. Moving on, high percentage THC flower, aka premium bud. This is the point where we start leaning much further away from the medical side into the entertainment and creativity side. High-end flower usually ranges between 20 to 35% THC, and unfortunately most of this top shelf flower is engineered to have very little or sometimes nearly zero CBD, which is why I said that this is the point where we really start deviating away from the term medical cannabis. But you might be asking, why can't I just get my flower with both high CBD and THC, you stupid Well, let me explain. Cannabis plants can naturally express high levels of either THC
Really?
or CBD, but rarely both. This is because THC and CBD are derived from the same precursor, CBGA. The plant's genetics determine which enzyme, THC synthase or CBD synthase, is more active. In high THC strains, the THC synthase enzyme dominates, converting most CBD CBGA into THC, leaving little room for CBD production. To add to it, cannabis growers have traditionally bred plants to maximize THC levels because of its psychoactive effects, which are highly
Why they
sought
got
after in
hats on the
recreational
inside?
markets. Over
Like,
time,
it's
this
in the- they in the
selective breeding
building.
reduced the expression of
Look at
CBD
shit.
and high THC
They in the building.
strains, as the two cannabinoids tend to work in an inverse relationship. So
Hot
it's
shit,
also
y'all. Hot
unfortunately
shit.
us, the consumers' fault.
But
that
nah,
super
bro, you
high
can get
THC
smacked by that
and low
damn weed and that
CBD
shit get
percentage
stuck
is
in
the
your hair
baseline
for.
for top shelf
That
gas
weed be
these
sticky.
days. With
You
brands
gotta think about it. I
constantly
do
trying to
work in the
compete
grow
with
house.
each other
I
and
be having
provide
a hat
I'm-
on and shit too.
mind-boggling
Nigga, I know
high
that. That's why
possible,
we
there
be
isn't
having
really a lot of
hats,
demand for
nets,
high
all
percentage
that. I
CBD
know.
flower that still gets you very high.
Dang.
People buying weed for recreational use usually
I
only
felt the
care
tech,
about
nigga.
the get
You
you
felt the
very
tech.
high part. But I'm not
Yeah,
saying
nah,
that there
I'll
is
say something about
absolutely
the damn
no place for
Superman
this
suit
type
you
of
trying
weed
to
in the
tuck. Shut up.
medical world, but
Talking about
it
you
is
felt the tech.
extremely situational. The same way as inviting a friend out to have a couple drinks and watch the game on a Saturday night to alleviate the stress and anxiety from a hard week of work, this high THC flower can be a fun night to blow off steam and take your mind off real-world problems for a while because, well, this shit could have you so obliterated you'll be using 100% of your
I'm
brain
not gonna
power
hold
on
you.
figuring
I
out
like
to
how
tie
he
your
did this
shoe
video
graph.
in the
AKA, this is
aspect and in the
imagination
way
land.
how
I'm
he
kinda going off
explained
personal
this stuff.
experience on this, but the artists and
Like
musicians
he
I know
doing a
seem
good
to
job
enjoy
in
this type of
explaining
cannabis
this
the
stuff.
most, as it
Yeah, I
can
found a good
completely
one.
block off the real world and enter you into this trance state where you are 100%
I need to
focused
go to
on
the
Then
whatever
house.
you are doing.
he using it
CBD, bro, doesn't that
these
mean it helps
these
with
references in the right way. He did
anxiety? In
the
the
rap
moment it
references,
can,
how people be
unless,
flowing
well,
when
you
they
can handle
hide.
it and are
Earlier
instead
he
rolled up in a
used
ball
another
on your
reference
couch focusing on
when it
defeating
came to
your
work and all
demons.
this shit,
Anyway,
and
multiple
actually
medical studies have
put
shown
it
that high
together right.
concentration
Like,
THC flower
I like
does
that.
not help against anxiety, depression, and ADHD at all. What it does instead is give you an escape from your ADHD, depression, or anxiety for a brief moment whilst under the influence, and even that doesn't come without a cost. As if you smoke too much of this high THC flower, or really any weed, you'll build up a dependency and in return feel even more distracted, have more anxiety, and increased levels of depression whilst not under the influence. AKA, if your friend claims to be smoking that top shelf Zaza for anything else than a fun time, he's either lying to
Zaza.
you himself, or he's just been smoking up for so long he doesn't even remember what it was like to be sober in the first place. So through everything we talked about, I'll have to place this type of cannabis right on the border of unhealthy and medical, with a very high level of creativity and entertainment. But now let's talk about our first non-farm to table cannabis, and that is hash, aka traditional concentrate. Hash, short for hashish, is one of the oldest cannabis concentrates made by collecting and compressing the trichomes resin
getting
glands
into
of
this
the
shit.
cannabis plant. These trichomes contain the plant's
I always
cannabinoids
do
and
this shit like
terpenes,
that,
making
babe.
hash potent and flavorful. The potency varies heavily depending on the plant that was used to make it, but in general,
I just
they
like
can
when
range
they
anywhere between 20 to
explain
60%
how hash
THC.
is.
The biggest difference that
Because
me and
like
other smokers I've
motherfuckers
talked
don't
to
take their
noticed
time
is that the high
to
from hash,
this
although
right here.
quite
Oh,
strong,
this shake,
is usually
yeah, this
short.
shake.
And because this stuff is concentrated, 1 gram of hash will almost always get you higher than 1 gram of flour. The good thing about hash is, although it is concentrated cannabis, it is still natural. Traditional methods of making hash do not use any chemicals or solvents. Instead, they rely on mechanical processes like rubbing, sifting,
this
or
right here
using
is what I
ice
was
water to
talking
extract
about
the
when-
resin.
when I
Because of
said
the
this,
wide
how he
variety of
explained
potency,
and
it's
shit.
quite hard to place this on our spectrum, but I'm going to
Pretty,
put it just a bit closer to the medical side than the high potency flower, and a bit less to the creative
Pretty
side due to its shorter
deal.
duration, which can make entering that trance state I talked about a bit hard. Other concentrates, 60 to 95% THC. Besides hash, there's like 10 different ways to get THC concentrate from the Zaza, some of which don't
Man, I
use
got
solvents
fucked up
and
off
some
so
that
many
do.
different
If I
types
were
of
to go over
concentrates.
every single one individually,
That's
this
why I
video
don't
would
fuck with
probably be like
rigs. I just
30
put that shit in
minutes.
my
And since there
my
isn't really a
joints and
huge
shit.
difference in potency between them,
If I get a rig, I'm gonna be looking just like dude was,
Made by
nigga.
heat and pressure to cannabis flower.
I was just finna say, you gonna be like this motherfucker right there.
Solventless concentrate
over
made from
here.
fresh frozen cannabis that's first turned into bubble hash and then pressed into rosin, shatter or wax,
Can't play the
extracted
game?
using butane or propane, and then purged to remove residual solvent.
streaming?
Live resin, extracted from flash frozen cannabis using butane or propane, then purged. Diamonds, THC crystals. THC is crystallized using hydrocarbons and solvent-based processes. THC
You sure
distillate.
there was,
Cannabinoids are extracted using solvents, aka
fucking
ethanol or CO2, and
wax
then refined
up
for
in there?
distillation.
You sure there was wax
And those
up
are
in
the
that
most
thing?
popular concentrates, which the most flavorful are
Don't
usually
say
live
what?
resin or rosin, as these retain the most terpenes. And the strongest concentrates are usually diamonds or THC distillate. But the reality
Those are the
is,
best ones
unless
to
you're
put in
like a
the
super
what's the name
stoner,
too,
you
because of
probably
the way they
won't
break
tell
down.
much of a difference between all of them, as every single concentrate is bound to get you absolutely bamboozled, unless you know, of course, you have an insane tolerance. The main takeaway from concentrated THC is that it builds up your Zaza tolerance very fast compared to regular bud because of its high potency and usually shorter
Which is why I
duration,
don't
making
fuck with
you
it a
smoke
lot.
up more often. Which is why I will be placing them closer to the
Hey,
unhealthy side
Is that
but
why
also the
you had to
entertainment
take that
side
break
due to the mind-boggling
that
high it
time?
gives. But now
Cause I
on to the
remember you was
strongest type
on
of
that
smokable
web
weed there
pretty
is, in my opinion,
pretty
and
hard
that
because you was
is
putting it on
infused
each
flower,
hit and
aka
just hitting it.
Moonrock or Sunrock, 50 to 80% THC. You might be asking
Yeah,
yourself why
because I was
infused
basically
flower
doing
is
what
ranked
he
higher
was
than
talking about now, making
concentrates
moon
when the
rocks and
THC
shit.
percentage is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
lower.
Yeah,
Well,
I had to take a
take it
break.
from me, as someone who has done both
That's why I was
dabs,
like,
aka
that sound
concentrate,
familiar as
and
hell.
infused
That's why I said
flower.
something.
The small difference in THC percentage really doesn't matter in this case. The reason for that is, unlike dabs or the Benjamin, which on average has a shorter duration than bud, infused flower gives you that insane kick of concentrate whilst also providing the longer effect of normal bud, which in my eyes makes this the most potent smokable weed on planet Earth. But feel free to have a war in the comments about it. I'll be reading every single one like oath. Placement on the spectrum will almost be the same as concentrate, but because you won't be smoking up as frequently and in return damaging your lungs a bit less, I'll put it just a bit closer to the medical side, but still definitely unhealthy. Now for the last type of Zaza that is in a league of its own, and that is of course edibles. Infinite THC percentage. Why I rank these as the strongest
the
type of
chocolates
weed
and
is
the
quite
drinks.
simple. In the act of cooking cannabis, it turns into something different,
chocolates
something
be really better.
otherworldly, something psychedelic. If you watch some of my other videos, you'd know that I view super potent edibles as something entirely different than normal weed. I'd even go as far and compare them to mushrooms. And science has my back on this because when you digest THC in your liver, it turns into something far more potent, and return when you go to the cinema and watch Oppenheimer, you'll probably be overwhelmed and geeked up. Out. Watch the video on the screen and you'll know exactly what I mean.
And geeked
and
the
because you're not
fuck
damaging your
Damn.
Nigga, I had it. We talked about this. What the fuck you doing? Talk about shit, you ain't sticking to it.
My bad, nigga. But yeah, he got a lot of more junks that we probably gonna be doing pretty often type shit. I'm gonna follow him on the Highly Social YouTube. Make sure y'all go follow that. Once we get everything figured out over there, we'll be posting the podcast and streaming there. I'm gonna say sometime by next summer we should be having out the audios, so that way you can listen to us while you at work. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing. Things are moving along over here.
Party over here. I appreciate the knowledge, but if that man could stop using
Hey man, leave it alone. All
What's
right.
wrong with him using the e-balance with it, bro? He was putting it in perspective, you know, to keep keeping
He
it
just
hip.
wanted to make sure everybody could relate.
Yeah, he keeping it hip and fresh, funky.
Shut the fuck up.
Like the Fresh Prince. Oh, this mother got the fat ass bag of Locatos Taco Bells up in the damn camera.
And worry about the wrong thing.
But
Chump.
hey, when his Superman swoop gonna fall.
Anywho, we got somebody who has some hands-ons with the Switch 2. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, huh?
This person actually was playing and shit, been on it though.
Yeah, he actually got it. He gonna show it.
Oh, okay, shit. I ain't too much looking at the one with the Switch on it.
Your brother from another mother.
Shut your ass up. Hey.
Wasn't really sure
My beard
if I
is better
wanted
than
to make
yours.
this video. I went back and forth about it because I wasn't sure
motherfucker
how
stuck his
realistic
face
this
in
would
the
be.
bag,
But
yeah.
a few weeks back, a company reached out to me that they make cases for video game hardware like the Steam Deck and that kind of thing. And it's a company that I've worked with before. It's iVoller. All right. They reached out to me and they said, hey, we have a model of the Nintendo Switch 2 and we're we would love for you to have one. Do you want it? And I replied to them, yeah, if I make a video about the Switch 2, I'll gladly, show this model off in the video. No big deal. Go ahead and send it if you want. It arrived and I opened it up and I was like, holy cow, okay, this is way more interesting than I thought, because I was just anticipating getting a big slab of plastic, because that's how you get these models. It's a big plastic 3D printed slab, right? But no, take a look at this. This is the Nintendo Switch 2 model from Highlysocial901. Whether or not it's legitimate or not, I will leave it up to you, and I'll talk about why I do think it's legitimate in a little bit. But I mean, look at this. It has glass. There's glass on it. That surprised me. I just thought it was going to be a 3D printed thing. And then the Joy-Cons, they come off and they
snap off instead of slide
with a magnet. And I was like, okay, that is way more interesting than I originally thought it was going to be. So suddenly my likelihood of making a video was higher. But then I was like, well, I don't know if I really want to talk about rumors and speculation for this, so maybe I'm going to hold off. And this has been sitting on my desk for a couple weeks at this point. But then I saw the leaks from Dbrand, and I looked at those leaks from Dbrand, and they matched what I have here on my desk almost perfectly, other than the Dbrand leaks, I believe, showed a red and blue set of Joy-Cons, and these Joy-Cons are white. That was really the only difference between the two. So I was very, very interested suddenly in making a video about that, which is why you're watching this now. So let's talk about what I've got with this model for the Nintendo Switch. Now, iVoller is not sponsoring this video. They're not going to see it ahead of time. They don't get to tell me what to say or anything like that. But one thing that they did say after the fact, and I could have just said no, but I like their stuff, and so I decided to say yes. They wanted me to show off their case. So here's their Nintendo Switch 2 case, and there's a link down below if you want to learn more about it. But it's a case. It's not anything fancy or anything. You just open it up. It fits the Nintendo Switch 2. It's got a little cover to cover up the glass, and then you can zip it closed, and that all seems great. They didn't sponsor this video, but this video does have a sponsor, and that's coming up right now.
Bill, there's a sniper on your right. Take him out.
Where? I don't see him.
To your right. To your right.
I look to my right. Where? Oh.
How did you miss him? What were you looking at?
We wouldn't have to worry what I was looking at if I'd been using the Tobii Eye Tracker 5, which is the next. It was very, very similar to what I'm seeing with the one that I had in hand here. So I thought I would show it off on screen and talk about what are the differences between this and the Nintendo Switch, and what do I think of it. So let's put it on screen so that we can take a look, because everything that I'm seeing on this is extremely similar to what we're seeing on the Dbrand leak. So first off, let's talk about the Joy-Cons. Let's look at the right Joy-Con first. There we go. Here's the right Joy-Con.
See, this shit just snap off
the right
instead of
Joy-Con
slide.
has our home button right there. Let me zoom in on this. It has our home button right there. It also has a C button right there. And then it's got our face buttons and the plus button. You can see right here, we've got our ZL and our ZR. Those are those little buttons that you would hold if you're holding this sideways and playing like this. And then if you flip it over, we have our bumper and our trigger. The trigger doesn't look like it has a whole lot of throw to it. So I am assuming that this is also a digital trigger, just like the original Nintendo Switch, because there's absolutely no throw there. Now, could they put a real trigger on there that had actual throw? I'm sure that they could. But I'm going to suspect that Nintendo is going to ignore the idea of analog triggers, and they're going to stick with digital triggers. Now, if you're paying close attention, you probably also saw there's another little trigger right here. Now, here's my speculation, because we've seen a lot of rumors talking about the Nintendo Switch and the fact that they would have electromagnets, and those electromagnets would be how you would attach the Joy-Con. So first off, how does that work? So if you look right here, you can see on the Nintendo Switch, the body itself, it's got like this deep well. And then the Joy-Con has this big black area right here, and those just snap in. It's, instead of sliding down, it goes into this little socket, and then the magnets hold it in place. And if that's the case, if that's the only thing that's holding it in place, is this magnet, which is very, very easy to pull apart, then I think that that's a horrible design. But if you look right here, we've got this extra little trigger. And that trigger, I'm assuming, is the way that we remove the Joy-Con from the unit itself. So I would pull on this trigger right here, and it would disengage some kind of lock, and then I'd be able to pull it off. Now, this is not a real Nintendo Switch. This is just a big dummy unit, and I'm a big dummy, so that's my thoughts on how that is.
Shouldn't it do that then?
Yeah, honestly, it feels pretty good. You're holding it in your hand, being able to take it off quickly without having to worry about that sliding thing.
Just because you're making it a dummy don't mean you got to make it fully workable.
Let's take a look at the left Joy-Con. The left Joy-Con looks just like the left Joy-Con on the regular Nintendo Switch. The big difference is it's just a little bit taller. It has our minus button. It's got our thumbstick. It's got our D-pad, which is split into 4 buttons. And then we've got our capture button right there. On the back, pretty much the same thing. We've got I'm assuming the release button and the trigger and the bumper. And if we pull that off of there, you can see that we've got these little buttons right here. Let me bring this up so you can see it. We've got these little buttons right here, which are our ZL and our ZR. Now, if you look right here, we've got these, and I'm not sure what these are, but I would guess that maybe that's where like the locking mechanism will lock into place, but that remains to be seen. All right, so now let's take a look at the top of the Nintendo Switch. You see over here, we've got our power button, and then we've got our volume rocker. It looks to me like this is gonna be our headphone jack right there. Then this, I'm guessing, is maybe a microphone. And then we've got our air vents to expel air out of the top of the system. Well, actually, maybe this is the headphone jack. I'm not sure. One of these is definitely a headphone jack, and I don't know which one. And then over here, we've got our USB-C port, and then the slot for the Nintendo Switch cartridges, which looks
and for somebody supposed to be showing this stuff off.
Switch. So let me set
it showing ain't got any markers on it Nintendo to indicate
Switch
anything to
and
show
actually,
anything.
If we look at the top,
hey man, everybody don't do it that way, man.
Jack right there, because there's our headphone jack on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, for sure, seeing right there.
This is maybe that's a light sensor, and that's what we're seeing over here. I can't remember. I've not used my Nintendo Switch in a really long time because I've just been playing games on my Steam Deck or my PC instead, or my PlayStation. But there's the two next to each other. Let's put the regular Switch aside for now, and we're gonna flip over and take a look at the bottom of the Nintendo Switch 2. And you can see here, sorry for the cat hair. You can see here that we have another USB-C port on the bottom. So now the Nintendo Switch has 2 USB-C ports. So
what the hell,
let's take a second and speculate about why would the Nintendo Switch have 2 USB-C ports. And I'm going to see a bunch of people that are thinking about accessories and that kind of thing. But I got to be honest with you, I think that Nintendo is only going to be doing, the bottom port is to dock it, and the top port is to charge it, and the bottom port is to charge it. So like you could charge it in either, and I don't see them putting a bunch of extra crap and the USB-C port on the top. The one thing that I would say that I might speculate about is maybe it would be so that you could have USB-C headphones, because a lot of us have USB-C headphones these days.
It'd be a habit.
If we don't have wireless headphones, very few phones these days actually have headphone jacks, and they know that a lot of people get their headphones from when they buy their phone or something like that. Not everybody's walking around with expensive headphones, and so
appreciate you coming through, JJ.
A lot of people are just they're stuck with USB-C. So maybe that's so you can plug USB-C headphones in the top. Although I have to be honest, for me, I would prefer to plug things like that in the bottom. I still personally think that the top is just for charging, but we'll see. All right, let's do a quick size comparison. Both systems on screen at the same time, and here we go. You can
God
see it
damn,
right
that's a
now.
big ass
Man, hey,
You can
I
see
want
that
this.
the Nintendo Switch 2
the
is a
fuck,
good
the
deal
switch on the
larger
bottom is
than
the size
Nintendo
of the
Switch
screen,
1.
nigga.
This is the OLED Nintendo Switch, by the way. So this has
Damn.
that. I don't
I want
remember
that.
how big the Nintendo Switch screen is,
Dude.
but I think the original Nintendo Switch was
You might as
6.3,
well,
and
man,
then they
might
went up to a
have-
7-inch
might as
screen
well
on the
have a
Nintendo
mount
Switch
for them
OLED.
motherfuckers.
So
To
this
sit up like
looks to be like an 8-inch screen.
monitor.
Actually, let me go get a tape measure and I'll find out. Yeah, so if I'm measuring this, it looks to be about 7.9 or maybe 8 inches diagonal for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I think is pretty good. Now, when I look at this dummy, the thing that I notice about it is that it is very, very skinny.
That's another reason
It's
why I want
about the
Nintendo Switch
same
like that either.
thickness
Because
Well,
I
as the
need the
Nintendo
tablet.
Switch.
That's
So
a
let me
fucking
take
tablet.
the Joy-Cons off of both systems.
Hey, let's get a tablet
And
and put
we'll put
size on
them
that motherfucker
side
with
by
these
side on
controllers.
I want
And you
it
can
too.
see
Look at
they
it.
are roughly the same thickness. Like that is almost identical. So
Nigga, that's the TV
what are
that
they gonna have problems with? Well, number one, they'll have
Go on
problems
the
with
car,
heat.
nigga.
So that means that they're going to probably thermally throttle the Nintendo Switch 2 when you are playing in handheld, because they don't want to have to worry too much about heat. Secondly, it's very thin, so the battery in it's not going to be very big. Again, the Nintendo Switch is a 7-year-old device, and when it actually launched, it was already an old device. It's old hardware. I anticipate the Nintendo will be doing the exact same thing with the Nintendo Switch 2. They're going to be shipping it to be very low power. It will run Nintendo games fantastically well because Nintendo are the kings of optimization. But I think a lot of AAA stuff from other publishers, they'll get it working on here, but it'll be the worst version of it, just like it is on the current Nintendo Switch. Back when the Nintendo Switch was, you know, when it first came out, the thing about it was the only way that you could really take your games with you on the go. And if you wanted to play a game like The Witcher 3, for instance, and be able to play it in a handheld form factor, you only really had one option.
Still play
That
a
was
Witcher
the
game,
Nintendo
bro.
Switch. Well, these days, we have a
I like
lot
the
of
series,
options. So for Nintendo to go from this to this, I think might be a misstep. Of course, I also have to
Yeah, think
remember
about
that
trying out
I
that
live in this
Well,
Them motherfuckers look like
PC
Galaxy
handhelds,
phones.
which are not widespread. Like most people, you show them a Steam Deck,
the
and they're like,
Galaxy
"That's a
2 and the
weird-looking
Galaxy
Nintendo
phone."
Switch." And I understand that. So most people,
That motherfucker
they're
big
going to
as
look at
hell,
the Nintendo
bro.
Switch 2.
Look at that
If
bitch.
this is indeed what the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be, and they're going to look at it and say, "Oh, it's a bigger
Man.
screen than the Nintendo Switch."
hold your dick. No
And
damn
it
reason.
plays
Man.
Damn
games
phone.
a little bit better than the Nintendo Switch. I'm sold.
Somebody they
I'll
had
buy that
business
in
problems.
addition
No
to
shit.
having a PlayStation,
Hey, you
or I'll
remember?
buy that in addition to
Motherfucker, clear
having
the
an
whole
Xbox.
back of my ass.
And
You remember
Nintendo,
that
I
year
think,
some females
what they're
was
doing
just
here
not getting no
is
phones,
effectively
get a big ass
saying
tablet
we don't
to use as a
really
phone.
care about what's happening in the PC
You remember that
industry these
bullshit?
days, and it's uninteresting to us.
Ghetto ass females
So
in
we're
there.
not going to try and compete with them, and that is what Nintendo
Sorry,
does
I should have
best.
said that.
Is
Hello?
just saying we're going
Not
to
in
do
public.
our
So I
own
was
thing.
like, what the fuck? You ain't
Sometimes
got no
it
phone,
pays
but you
off in
bringing that
spades,
big
like
ass
it did with the
tablet and
Nintendo
putting it to your
Switch,
fucking ear.
and
You
sometimes
got no Wi-Fi,
it'll
I
fall
can't
on their
call
face
you.
like
Nigga,
it did
what?
with the Wii U. I don't know which one's going to happen.
Now, what
this
had
time,
me is the motherfuckers
but
that
one
was
thing I will
actually
say,
using that
I
motherfucker
like
a
Nintendo
phone
games.
and having a bill
And I'm going to
on
play
for it
Nintendo
and pay
games
motherfucker
on the
like it's an
Nintendo
actual
Switch or the
phone.
Nintendo Switch 2, because that's the easiest way to do it. Yes,
It was on
I could buy the games,
iPads and
use
tabs. I'm like, y'all using
that
this shit
thing
as
that I won't
real
mention because I don't want
cell
Nintendo
phones.
coming after me, to rip it and then play those games on my Steam Deck or my ROG Ally X or even on my PC. But that's too much work for me. I'm not interested in that. I just want to go either buy a cartridge or buy something on the eShop and then play it on here. The big difference for me this time around when it comes to the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2 is on the Nintendo Switch, I bought tons of third-party games on this system. These days, almost all of those games are also going to be on Steam. So I'll just buy them on that, play them on my Steam Deck or my ROG Ally. And the
Damn,
Nintendo
maybe
Switch
I
2,
should invest in Steam.
this
man.
thing is going to be reserved for just Nintendo and Nintendo only. And if there's a couple of third-party exclusives that are on there that are interesting to me, then maybe those too. But I really don't see that happening. For me, the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be a Nintendo machine, and I'm okay with that. And one of the main reasons that I never play games on my Switch anymore is the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are fine, but when you put the Joy-Cons on your Nintendo Switch, they're just not comfortable to hold. Like, this is an uncomfortable way to play. I will say one thing that I find comfortable that a lot of people disagree with me on. I think this is a very comfortable way to play. And when I hold these Joy-Cons in my hand like this, and I'm, putting my thumbs on the sticks as if I'm going to play a shooter or something like that, this feels super comfortable. I really like the way that these feel. And then around on the back, we have
TikTok
what looks like to be the revised
Call of
kickstand
Duty
from
like
the
that,
Switch
with
OLED
sticks
version.
and easy.
You
I'm
can
like,
see
bro,
here
how are y'all
the
doing that
OLED
shit?
version of the
Hey, man.
kickstand, which is a really, really nice kickstand.
You
A
can learn
huge step
anything.
up from the LCD Switch. This one
Oh,
has a
shit.
kickstand that
And
looks
then look,
identical to
then
that.
they was using a motion thing
And,
too to
overall, I
move
think
quicker. Like they
I
got a
think
mouse.
this is very interesting.
They are just go ahead
One
and
thing
move
I
their
will
right
know
hand like they got
is
a
that
mouse
I'm not
for
seeing. I
aiming
see
on some stuff. I'm like, what
output
the fuck?
for fans. I'm not seeing input anywhere. But if you look at the original Nintendo Switch, they did have. Did they? Yeah, I think that right here there may be input for a fan right there, so the air can get in and then be vented out the top. So I'm guessing that you'll also have the same thing here, but because this is a 3D printed model, you can't actually open that part. So that's what I'm thinking is going on there. But what do you think about the Nintendo Switch 2, this model? Number one, do you think it's true? What do you think this weird button that is labeled, I'll put it on the screen here for you, C, what do you think that C button is for? And do you think I'm correct about these weird triggers right here? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if it's your first time here, please subscribe.
All right. Now, to answer some of his questions, this thing button. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have that on the 64 controller?
Yeah, it was yellow. Yeah, it was the yellow
I never knew
C.
what the button was
And
for
I
then.
think it was on the GameCube too.
I never knew what the, yeah, it was.
It was on the GameCube. It was just
Oh.
like an extra button that you can set for whatever.
like a little nipple.
Yeah, it was like an extra button though that you could set for whatever though on the GameCube.
I never knew what the game was for. I just knew it was there.
Yeah, shit, like it's
So
crazy.
that's probably gonna be they bringing it back.
Yeah.
As far as it magnets, the locking mechanism, that probably is what it is back there.
Everything like it just once you put it on there, it automatically lock, and you got to press that to get it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be more plausible, especially because it's magnets like that. And he was just pulling it off with his hand like that. He was pulling that shit right off.
One folk got me feel like I'm eating a Lunchable.
Yeah.
I just threw the cheese on this bitch. I ain't even milk that shit.
Hey, they just threw the chunk of cheese on there. The big chunk of cheese that we having in the Lunchable box. Oh hell no! Hey, you need to put that in the microwave. Fat chunk of cheese for the Lunchable box.
Fuck.
Hey, you just bit a big ass piece of chunk of cheese, didn't it? Oh hell no!
Hey,
Oh shit, bro!
Now you get the shredded cheese out.
Camera, bro.
Nah, you get the pack of shredded cheese after the refrigerator. You just take a handful and just put some under your mouth.
Yeah, that's what it's
chicken.
chewing like.
With chicken.
We'll do a couple of pieces of shredded chicken. I can make the shredded chicken bowl in my mouth. I don't need to dirt up no dishes. I don't want to wash no dishes. Oh shit! Oh, that's funny as hell.
Oh shit, man!
But going to that Switch, like that, I think that bigger screen is gonna be better for seeing stuff on there. But the downside is it's gonna be a little more uncomfortable. Your hands spaced out way wider.
Nigga, at that point, it's like having a controller in your hand. You be all right?
Might as well. Come on, it's Friday. Gonna get you high. Oh, my bad.
Don't forget you can still hook the controller to that joint. So
yeah, and then like they should still have the little TV port thing so you can connect it to TV. Just sit in the slot and you can put it to the TV. So they should still have it regardless. So making the screen bigger, like more space. Just put more space on it. Like slightly bigger, not that big. They went a good 4 sizes up, didn't it?
I think like he wanted to say like a inch, half inch.
A half inch? And
it was from a 7 to like an 8, 7.9, some shit like that, 7.5. He was something like that.
Them measures was more than 7 or 8 from what I was looking at. Might have to go back and see it, but
I mean, you got glasses, you should know.
Shut your ass.
Hey, no way in hell we watching all this. I would have known that. I would have led with this. I'm just not looking at it.
It's a motherfucker.
But old Cue Ball over here want to look at some open world games that's coming out next year. I really ain't into the open world games no more.
Hey, all I gotta say is you might find one that you might want to put on.
Ain't like they used to be though. It's like the open world be dry as shit.
Be able to like probably be some good ones. This like this 2025, so it might be some good shit that come.
For example, my type of a good open world is like Fable. You just got hella shit you can go around and do.
Yeah, Fable, you can do whatever. Go this way, that way.
Become evil, good. Like you can do so much shit.
Man,
I don't understand why they stopped it.
Man, the Fable was the shit.
I love stream Fable. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to do that. Get it on the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh yeah, it's gonna. I think. Yeah, it's probably.
I'm gonna let him do the full PC. Oh yeah, we slowly making the switch over to PC, y'all.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Now this really gonna make me get that third monitor so I can keep this 5 hooked up too. So go back and forth.
Yeah, I don't need all that. I just need to upgrade one of my monitors to like a 4K joint for my actual PC. Cause my joint I play my game on, the highest the joint I can get is like 1440p. That's like the cap on this joint, but the joint still 5 though. Cause technically I got the Xbox app on that joint too, so
yeah, you got that app already and on there and shit.
Like
none of my monitors don't. Neither of my monitors got that.
Yeah, man. Invest you in one of them joints right there.
Them like a monitor like that may be my next one.
I can watch TV on this motherfucker. I got Crunchyroll on this motherfucker. Play all type of different games just straight off the monitor. You can get the Xbox Game Pass on that hoe. I want to say you still can put Steam and shit on her. I ain't like I said, I ain't know that far into it, like Steam and shit. But since I'm making this switch, might as well. Because the benefits of having a PC is really nice, to be honest. You know. You get the Xbox Game Pass, so you can get a lot of the Xbox games day one. PlayStation games come shit like a year later, as long as you're willing to wait. Then you still got folks that make PC only games, so you know.
Yeah.
Internet is free. Well, not the internet, the web is free. Niggas gotta pay for the internet service.
Who got free Wi-Fi?
But the web is free, motherfucker. You know, I can stream and do all this extra shit on my PC, but versus the damn, you know, system. I'm slowly talking my shit out of stuff out of the system. I really need to shut the fuck up, huh?
Excuse me.
Man, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this open world.
All right.
It's gonna show it.
Hey, I'm waiting. Which one? My mind's not specifically marked, so I'm waiting on you to make a move.
The one that's the widest.
I got you. Like, on your end, it may be marked. Mine is just say loud screen.
It ain't marked. It's just a loud screen on mine.
Take a look at Light of
Okay, well,
Murderama,
you know
a new
exactly which one
ultra-realistic
it is,
open-world
though.
action adventure that looks
know.
awfully similar to a pretty
Yeah, if you don't see white, that's not what throwing me on.
Multiplayer as
Okay.
well.
So you know next time, gotcha.
All right, cool. Hey, I like the graphics on this. Oh, is that what you call it? Never mind. I thought this was a whole nother game. What the fuck is this? This look like that old anime. You remember Zoids?
Nigga, I love fucking Zoids.
Nigga, that's my shit. I
Liger
can't
was
wait to
mine.
like a zero. Ooh.
You know, it's
I
still
can't
possible
wait
to
to
get some of them like old model kits.
I know, yeah, the model kids, bro. I want a Funko. I want shirts.
Also, check this out, right? Don't too many people know this, but I'm gonna tell y'all now. So I have a plan on getting like a 3, probably 4 story shelf case. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch of anime figures and shit that I have to actually manually put together and paint them myself. And it's just gonna be different type of wars on each shelf.
Nice. Oh, real quick. Pause it real quick. Because said it was gonna be said then no, he said Lau said we only said this on our streams, but saying it
I was gonna wait
right
for
here
the end
down
when we
the
got off, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Chicken Wine Jones.
What? Anyway, y'all gonna come check us out. We're gonna be there going live and everything at DreamCon.
Baby, I know you wanna love you.
See, he go up to a female and get her number. He hide the lane.
Baby.
He hide the lane. But yeah, we're gonna be at DreamCon this year. We are going to be live on our individual Twitches, and we are going to we're gonna do a podcast while we're there, right?
Yeah, no,
While we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a podcast while we're there. Not specifically in the DreamCon, but you know, while we out there in Texas, where DreamCon
Yeah, I plan on
is.
just doing while we was walking around DreamCon.
Oh, we can do this. We can do it.
We're gonna get
Y'all hearing it? Y'all hearing it now?
We just gotta get us some good mics for it and shit.
Oh yeah, we still
It's gonna be out there in them hot ass Houston, so you know Toes gonna be out, boy. I'm just bullshit.
Man, I'm getting one. I'm getting no. I'm getting one of them little fan things that attach to your hip, and then you put your shirt over it and all that shit. I'm gonna be straight. Give me one of them little fan things. Yeah.
I got a car and the AC work just fine. I'm straight.
Nah, man, we're gonna be walking.
Nigga, I promise you this. I plan on getting there early, so I ain't got to do no long ass walk to no parking spot.
We still gonna be anyway. All right, yeah, we gonna be there, y'all. Hopefully,
Nigga, church coming
see-
off in the damn car, nigga.
hopefully we see a good amount of people there. Hopefully we run into other streamers, big name streamers, some celebrities and all that. Get some pictures, probably an interview or two.
I'm looking
Y'all
for
got
straight
in.
black females.
It's Dream Card. They gonna be everywhere.
I'm supporting all females next year. You other niggas got to get it out of the mud. Think of bullshit.
But we're gonna be at DreamCon, y'all.
Black
Come check
girl,
us out. Highlysocial901.
Black girl gamer is gonna be my number one tag on Twitch. Nigga, watch. Me under that hoe. Follow. Ugh. Follow.
Is that follow. What the fuck?
Support. All right. Excuse me.
Hey, the graphics look fine on this. What the fuck?
Oh, this the one guy that was talking about was that Zero Dawn copycat.
Shit. Damn.
You know what that jump remind me of, fool?
What's
Black
that?
Black Bull from the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
When it had that the night nigga.
With the cape on them.
See, this is one of them games that like I get it, fool, and I be pissed off at this shit dry as shit.
Bro, like this, and then the fucking
This
gameplay
my-
that they want to show make it look fire like this.
Cause see, that's really one of the reasons why I never finished Zero Dawn. I'm trying to get back into it because I got both of them. Zero Dawn and Zero Dawn Horizon. Like, I got both of them motherfuckers.
I think I got Horizon. I ain't fully finished that hell either.
Yeah, see, we need to get back into the streaming the one player games while we just in chat chilling.
Oh yeah. I gotta get back on Black Wuhan, bro.
I ain't been on that joint either.
Oh yeah, like especially like you just said,
fake ass
just
tour.
one player game. Huh?
That fake ass Cheetor.
Fake ass Cheetor. I'm liking how this shit look, bro. They like
Big bad Beetle boys. Big
hell
bad.
hell nah, fool. What was that? What was that? Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Thunder Ninjas. They was Beatles.
I don't think I've seen them. I can't speak on them.
Nigga, they always look exactly like that shit. Yeah, I'd be pissed if the gameplay wouldn't be like that. Then you can upgrade your. Ooh,
It's a
that's
close
just like Zoids, bro.
nigga.
That is just like Zoids,
I might cop that fool.
bruh. Like for real.
Might have to go. I
You
might
can
go
ride
and
your
cop
own
it.
Zoid.
I might go
Just
and
not
cop
on the
it.
inside of the hole. Like this, like the second version of Zoids where you had to be on top of the jump riding. The newer version of this shit, I ain't too much like that.
Anyway,
There go the gorilla.
It look like it's a PC game too.
Yeah, I think it is. That's that
It
parkour game I've been seeing everybody play. That on PC, I know for sure.
Risk of failure.
I know that's a PC game for sure.
So many.
I've been watching people play that.
Man, fuck it. I tried. If I like it,
Bro, it does look
Most
fire.
people
I've been
always
thinking
take
about
on.
downloading it.
I gonna be so happy to hear that we switching over.
Man,
I saw some in Texas ass the other day too. I was like, I ain't even finna make this
that
nigga
shit.
day
Look at
even
that shit.
better.
Never felt that moment. Everything.
Like they
lines
do
up.
look fire. Hey, if it's co-op and then y'all can all run together, that'd be fire as hell.
I'm pushing your ass straight off the edge,
Nigga,
nigga.
I'm going to kick you in
Look
the
at
head.
that. Ooh, that'll be
I'm
so.
talking about-
Hey,
I'm
might
gonna
need
let
to
you
get
go ahead jump first, and then I'm gonna jump right after you and land right on top of your fucking head.
you might need to get this.
Nigga, look. That junk is fire as hell, bro.
I guess
I
it's
tell you,
a
I
risk
already been
to
watching
take.
motherfuckers play this. I do like this.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna make this thing count.
Engaging in firefights may sometimes be the only way
Go on,
out
hook
of a
that
tight
jump up to
spot.
my card.
Other times,
Hey, ain't
being
this like,
cautious and
what's
staying out of sight
the
is the
game?
better option to make it out. For raiders
Damn.
hoping to thrive, the Rust Belt is filled with opportunities and secrets.
Some backwater ass Star Wars shit.
You'll have to stay vigilant
hope
up
not.
there on the surface.
That's
where
what
an
exactly what it
armada
look
of
like.
Arc machines roam
Okay, why
unchecked,
then don't let the motherfucking
where motives of other raiders remain dangerously unclear.
Jedi
You'll need
shit
to be
look this
resourcely.
good?
Work with what you have and
Like it
sometimes
be
make
good,
plans
but
on the
like
fly.
it don't be like this.
This is like this a
What are
bunch
you
of
prepared
bullshit.
to risk to get what you want?
This is like he got
This
good
is
graphics.
that survival
You
shit,
get
bro.
to decide what kind
I'm about
of
to say, this is
raider
like
you
you
are.
get
Futuristic survival shit.
Like, it just
Shaping
got
your
good
own
graphics.
legacy, your raider,
Yeah, the graphics is
and your home.
A1, so you know this got to
Arc
be only
Raiders
on
is a
PC. Look at that
multiplayer
shit.
extraction adventure set in a distant
This
future
has to be
here
only
Earth.
on PC.
Players start in Speranza, one of the few places in the Rust Belt that is relatively safe from Arc machines that occupy the surface. There are thousands of people living down here, and there is always a need for vital materials from the world above. The raiders are the ones who put themselves at risk, both from Arc as well as other rival raiders. For a
Make
price.
your own.
It is
I'm
from
pretty
here
sure you can
that
get your
players
own
can reach different
gears,
parts of the
soup
Rust
up
Belt
your
through a
own
network
raider,
of repurposed
go
tunnels.
get shit. Have to kill the
I
raiders
want
for
a
supplies.
Mandalorian game, nigga.
Ooh,
I want to make my own
yeah.
Mandalorian
Yes,
tribe,
have
nigga.
it.
So we can do
Dude.
the fucking Chronic Toker's tribe, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Man, hey. The only gun I would have would be on
The
my
raider you're
wrist,
following is
have
on
a
a quest,
jetpack, and
a job to
swords,
obtain a
nigga.
seed vault from a research facility deeper into the city.
I want that big ass street sweeper.
Yeah, fuck that. I want to be stealthy with this.
No, I'm talking about from the Mandalorian, right?
Uh-huh.
The
The
big
others
ass
in the
nigga.
squad are after medical
Man, I know
supplies,
what you talking
some
about.
weapons,
Bruh, hell
and their
yeah.
best lead is a pharmacy nearby.
I hope I live long enough to be able to do VR games, nigga, like in the anime.
Bruh, I just really hope they go ahead and do a Batman Beyond game. They posted the next Batman game supposed to come out. I hope
Keep
it's-
on wishing. Oh, did you know that 1942 is actually Captain America and
Black Panther.
yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I'm waiting on that. Loving it. I already seen some stuff on
They
there,
gonna fuck
so
it
I ain't
up.
gonna get to.
One
I
of the
hope they
updates.
don't. I really hope they don't.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna be a good game when it come out right. And then they gonna do an update. It's just gonna fuck everything.
Ooh, don't you do that, bro. It's already
They've reached
bad
the
enough
pharmacy
that
now.
he don't have his
It
own
looks like they are
individual
probably the
fucking
first ones
game.
here.
He had
But
to
not
share it
sure,
with Captain
so it is
America.
wise to double check your corners.
Hey, Raider. Don't shoot, I'm a friend.
Man, don't nobody wanna.
You wanna split the loot?
Never mind. I was finna go so Uncle Rugged.
What the fuck? Dude just got shot in the back like a motherfucker.
I was finna go so Uncle Ruckus.
You already know that's how they going. That's why it's like that. Bruh, I really think
Nobody want to play a monkey pretending to be a panther swinging from a goddamn tree.
that your ass. They just scared it's gonna do better than every other game. That's what it is.
It wouldn't do better than every other game because if they do make one for him, they gonna fuck
Fuck it up on purpose.
dry story they joint. Yep.
They gonna fuck it up on purpose because they know it's gonna do better than ever. Okay, what is this shit? It's another survival game. It looked like Jedi shit or like Star Wars shit, but in a Telltale form.
Man, this bootleg ass Zelda game. Cold, ain't it, nigga?
The fuck is that supposed to be Alfred? The Batman? So
Nigga,
it's supposed to be
comfortable as
Alfred and
hell.
Batman. When Batman first go off, hit there you go, find in the Batcave.
What the
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Hell no.
Hey, that was smooth. That was
Man,
smooth.
they just slid that in there for real.
That was smooth as hell. I ain't gonna
Wow.
lie.
That's crazy. That's crazy as hell, fool.
The devil inside.
What is this? A medieval version of Red Dead?
Hey, De Niro, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Man.
Blue, blue.
Greg! Greg!
What the fuck is
How is he biting through armor?
medieval zombie game?
Yeah, it looked like it. You would think it would be more zombie movies about around that time about zombie movies. Like with wizards and witches around that time, they would
Next
make
up, take a
zombies.
look at Asket, a new open-world action shooter,
Oh,
life
this got
simulation
weights.
game inspired by Stalker. Fill into the atmosphere of survival in the ruins of the
You gotta
mystical
close your own
Soviet
door, so if you
world
don't close
and
it, they
create a
coming in and
character as
attacking
you
your
wish.
ass.
Write a backstory, develop perks, change factions, use almost 100
What the damn
inventory
can? I mean,
items that have
bucket
their
do
own
to you.
animation and unique
Man.
mechanics. The world is completely interactive and obeys its own rules. Everything can be broken, cut into pieces. The time of day and weather change, loot is generated, and life
It seems like it's
simulation
gonna
is
take a lot of
implemented.
time if you gotta do something and you getting chased.
Old ass heater.
Man. It's an old ass house.
You know. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
what
no
you make
stove
some?
like
You
that.
gonna make some damn noodles?
And not that, hopefully not that big ass pot.
Man, that man making fucking is that rat poison?
Fuck.
What is that zombie up there? Oh shit! They infected or something?
There was no damn effect. I don't know what the fuck that was. Why does this zombie have a gun?
No, he a dude. He a dude. Oh, he just killed the person with his gun.
As you
Now,
should. living in these type
what
of
was that?
conditions.
What
I
was
don't
that
know
thing? What was
Fuck
that thing in the
was,
woods
nigga.
though?
Do you think I know? I'm just as lost as you.
Man, so confused.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
That's
that's too
unsafe.
dark
This is
right there. That is too dark. Turn your flashlight on, motherfucker.
This is unsafe.
Very unsafe. What the fuck? I hope you can see better than that through the bitch. You just killed a random motherfucker right there in the dark. Why you take his helicopter? Get out there. Get out of there.
Your ass got left, boy.
Bang. That was your only way out.
Big ass monster from behind your ass, motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Nigga, I feel like you think a lot of PC are done straight for PC. You trying to get niggas to switch over. You
What'd
just
you
want
say?
to do it by yourself. Said so far, I feel like everything is for PC. Said you trying to get a nigga switch over. You ain't want to do it by
Nah,
yourself.
see, just because you've been feeling like that, don't try to project that on me.
Nah,
And I
nigga.
didn't even know what these games were.
Who picked this up?
I ain't know all of them was gonna be. Well, no, the first few they was not all on fucking PC though. Now it seems like they all on PC, especially with all these damn graphics.
I kill for justice.
Your next target, Johnny the Wireman, wanted alive, picked up. Last seen somewhere in Jacobstown area.
Take ass for boy.
This remind me of Stain Pump.
Ooh.
Yep, look at this shit. Stain Pump.
Ooh.
I said Stain Pump. Cyberpunk, my bad.
I wanted to play that, but once I
Stain
started
Punk
talking
is
about all them glitches and shit, I was like, I'm straight.
I'm gonna go with yes. Cyberpunk. This would remind me of a more Western version of that. I didn't play it.
I want to make you an offer, which I'm sure you won't refuse.
You riding a bear?
Jealous.
This motherfucker riding a bear, bro. Like,
I raised it. I can't ride it.
this one.
That's him.
Man, we got shot off that bitch. Damn, magic and shit.
Man,
That look like how the art game go. Oh shit.
Welcome to the Valley of Mines, an immense penal colony. For the war against the Orcs, the only undefeated enemies of the Kingdom of Murtana, the king needed ore to supply his armies. So every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work
Ow.
in the ore mines
Ow,
of
my
Korinis.
damn knee. Ow.
To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out his best magicians to create a magical barrier around the entire valley. But something disturbed the creation of the barrier, trapping everyone inside. The convicts revolted and took control of the colony. They divided into 3 camps. The old camp is satisfied with the current situation. As long as they deliver the ore, the king supplies them with everything they need. The new camp, however, thinks they can use the ore to blow up the barrier. And then there is the sect from the swamp. They believe that a mysterious new deity will free them from their prison. Thus begins your journey in the open world of the Valley
This
of Mines.
definitely on PC.
Creating Gothic Remake, we focus on the 4 pillars that we consider the core of the series. Simulation of a living world, exploration, story, and combat. Like the original 2001 title, Gothic
look like
Remake
something
is set
people
on
will play.
creating an immersive and realistic world. Enjoy a
Dark,
complex
dark,
life
and a little bit of
simulation
white.
on a scale
Look
hardly
just
ever
like
seen
it, don't it?
before in a video game. During the day, the inhabitants of the colony carry out a variety of activities, while nature, rich in all its diversity, lives out its own rhythm. All this gives the impression that this world can exist without the player. Explore the colony on your own and enjoy the unprecedented freedom this open world offers. In true RPG fashion, you decide when and where you go next. Meet numerous interesting characters,
See, these just starting
understand their
to
inner
tail off
motivations,
to me.
and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests. How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices. No matter.
Let the fine flux.
It's a lot of these motherfuckers set in that time.
Scorched by the
What the fuck,
unforgiving
bro?
sun, ravaged
Some
by
of them look
sunset.
better than the others, though.
Stick to the shade, chase the moving shadows, survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Niggas just saying, you know what? We gonna call this one because nigga, I got work in the morning.
Befriend or betray.
But all right, everybody. I will be streaming in the morning and everything. So
I'm pretty sure you
what-
will. I'm gonna get in the chat and mess with them because I can.
That's what I'm gonna be doing in the morning. Appreciate everybody come through, kicking with us.
While we checked out, you know, the open world educational video about marijuana and the leaked details about the Switch 2. That's a nice ice cream. I want that hoe. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a motherfucking big ass screen.
I ain't never want to Switch, but I might have to get this Switch. That junk gonna be that big. I'm gonna get that hoe.
Oh my!
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I got my
and I'll make
my
sure I get
kids got
a fast skin for it.
I got the same. The Switch is the same size as the fucking tablet down here. I can pick it up and show you.
Hey man, it's cool.
My kid's tablet on the charger is the same size as this motherfucker.
It is cool, Jack. It's cool with me. No complaints, brother.
Oh my goodness. But appreciate everybody come through kicking with us. Y'all go check out our other social media sites. Check out our individual pages.
Yes, sir.
Keep us on that notification bell. Highlysocial901.
Coming to you around the same time every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're
Yes,
in
sir.
Australia, it'll be Wednesday and Friday.
Mate.
But I am your host, Loud. This is your other host, Sensei Memphis. This is Highly Social, where you come to chat, but just stay to chill. We out.